Good day, viewers. Welcome to another edition of the Daily Strange Stories. I'm John Brown. Our lead story for today. Cape Flats man, Uncle Makondo, shot dead by his gangster son. In the Cape Flats, a sprawling urban area near Cape Town, in South Africa, communities are often gripped by the harsh realities of gang activity. On the morning of Thursday, the 22nd of May 2025, in Vyigieskraal, Athlone, that reality turned tragically personal for one family. A 51-year-old man, known to locals as Uncle Makondo, lost his life in a shocking incident. Around 7 a.m., as the day began, Uncle Makondo was outside his home, reportedly disposing of water in his yard. It was then that shots rang out. The unthinkable happened. Uncle Makondo was struck down, allegedly by his own son. Word quickly spread through Vyigieskraal. Neighbors, already living in fear, were hesitant to speak openly. One resident, however, shared a chilling detail. The son, allegedly involved in gang-related activities, may have mistaken his father for a rival. The resident explained that the son thought his father was an enemy because he is a gangster. Police confirmed the event. Sergeant Wesley Twigg stated that officers were called to the scene and found the victim with gunshot wounds. Medical personnel declared him dead at the scene. The motive, according to police, appears to be linked to gang activity. The suspect or suspects remain at large, and Athlone detectives are investigating a murder case. The death of Uncle Makondo is a stark reminder of the pervasive issues facing the Cape Flats. Gang activity has long plagued the area, creating a climate of fear and instability. Residents say that shootings have become increasingly common in Vyigieskraal. People fear for their safety as they go about their daily lives, heading to school, church, or work. Community members are trying to push back against gang activity. However, the situation is complex. The problems once contained within informal settlements are now spilling over into established communities. It is reported that the alleged shooter in Uncle Makondo's case lives in a nearby informal settlement and has faced murder charges in the past. The Cape Flats have a long and complex history that contributes to the ongoing problem of gang activity. The area's roots can be traced back to the forced removals during the apartheid era, when people of color were displaced from their homes and relocated to the Cape Flats. This created overcrowded communities with limited resources and opportunities. In these conditions, gangs emerged as a way for young people to find a sense of belonging, identity, and economic opportunity. Gangs often control territory, engage in drug trafficking, and exert power through intimidation and the cycle of poverty, lack of education, and involvement in criminal activity becomes difficult to break. Cultural factors also play a role. In some communities, gang membership has become normalized, with multiple generations of families involved. The allure of quick money and status can be strong, especially for young people who see few other paths to success. Various efforts are underway to address the issue of gang activity in the Cape Flats. Law enforcement agencies work to arrest gang members and disrupt their operations. However, many believe that a purely law enforcement approach is not enough. Community-based organizations play a vital role in providing support and alternatives for young people at risk of joining gangs. These organizations offer programs such as after-school activities, job training, and counseling services. They also work to create safe spaces and build positive relationships between community members and law enforcement. Education is also seen as a key factor in preventing gang involvement. Improving access to quality education and providing vocational training can help young people develop the skills and knowledge they need to find employment and build a better future. The incident involving Uncle Makondo is not an isolated one. On the same morning, just 30 minutes earlier, another man was shot in the face on Pearl Street, not far from Vyigieskraal. The 38-year-old victim was reportedly a chronic patient who had simply stepped outside his home. According to neighbors, the man was not involved in gang activity. One neighbor explained that he grew up in the area and was not a target. Police confirmed that the man had a gunshot wound to his face and was declared dead at the scene. The motive for the attack is believed to be gang-related. As in the first incident, the suspects fled the scene and remain at large. These two shootings in quick succession highlight the climate of fear and insecurity that many residents of the Cape Flats face on a daily basis. The random nature of the attacks underscores the urgent need for solutions to the problem of gang activity. Police are urging anyone with information about these incidents to come forward. They can contact Crime Stop anonymously or use the MySAPS mobile application. Every piece of information, no matter how small, could be crucial in bringing the perpetrators to justice and preventing further tragedies. Thank you for watching this news video. We'd love to hear what you think about this story, so please leave your comments below. We read them all and appreciate your insights. Join us again in our next strange story. Until then, goodbye.